and welcome to this course on reworlding. I'm Melike.
And I am Andy. We are both PhD researchers in the Reworlding Network, a group of researchers and designers spread across several European universities who are trying to figure out what participatory design can do in the face of socio-environmental challenges. And this course grew out of that work. But let's start with the obvious question. What do we mean by reworlding?
The starting point is a frustration that most of us working at the intersection of design and eco-social justice share. Social problems and environmental problems keep getting treated as if they belong to separate worlds. The climate crisis is framed as a technical issue, inequality is framed as a political one, and the connections between them, the way that ecological breakdown and social injustice are deeply entangled and feed each other, get lost.
And that separation isn't accidental. It's built into our institutions, our disciplines, our design methods, and eventually into our very way of thinking and making sense of the world. The narratives we use to frame things every day. Reworlding is a way to naming the effort to undo that.
We take the term from scholars in the social sciences and design, who describe reworlding as thinking and designing politics in a world where many worlds fit. The idea is that there isn't one singular correct way of understanding reality. There are many worlds, many ontologies, and many ways of knowing and caring for the things around us.
And the re in reworlding matters. It's not just about acknowledging that plurality. It's about actively reweaving connection that have been cut. This project draws on the work of feminist scholars like Donna Haraway or Bruno Latour's call to come down to earth, and on Arturo Escobar's work on designing for the pluribels, among many others. These are thinkers who push us beyond anthropocentric and Eurocentric frameworks, and who also try to reposition design as a political matter, considering how design has oftentimes been used as a tool for modernity.
In participatory design specifically, reworlding means extending our commitment to participation beyond the human. It's not just people who have a stake and agency in the worlds we design. It's also the ecosystems, the species, the soil, the climate systems, the technologies, the microbes, all the non-human actors that are caught up in the same challenges that we are.
Which brings us to the core of this course, the question of how to reworld. And to explore that, we're going to talk about capabilities. What it actually takes, what skills, sensibilities, and approaches are needed to redo this kind of work.
Over the next 4 modules, we'll explore 4 capabilities: retracing, learning to surface the interdependencies that we often overlook; reconnecting, building bridges across actors, sectors, and species; reimagining, using collective imagination to envision different socio-environmental futures; and reinstitutioning, embedding all of that work into the structures that make it last.
Each module features a short introductory video from us, along with reading materials, case studies, and tools designed to connect the ideas to your own practice and context.
These 4 capabilities aren't a checklist or a step-by-step method. They overlap and they intersect, and they only make sense in relation to the specific places, actors, and challenges that you're working with.
So bring your own context with you. That's how this is meant to work. These capabilities are lenses, and they only come into focus through the specific places, challenges, and relationship you bring them into contact with.
We're really glad you're here. Now let's get into it.